Hey, gift card Fridays. I can't think of. What's your actual name? You told me, right? Hi, Justin. Hey, how are you, man? Alex, hi. Hi, Matthew. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Hi, Josh. Happy Wednesday. I'm feeling a bit. I feel like I feel mean today, guys. I don't know if it's the black. I feel mean. I don't know if it's like what I'm working on, what I'm writing. So we'll see. Brian. Yes. Yes. Brian. Okay. 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 I got it. How are you, Bri? Bri. It's been good. Like, actually, it's been a really good week, I would say. I've just been moody. Is that the right word for it? Let's say that, like, okay, that week is over. I felt like a volcano was sitting inside my chest. That's how I felt this week. And I carried on. Carry on. Overcast days put you in a bad mood, really? There's like too many days. That's too many days, man. I couldn't afford to have that many days affect my mood. Overcast days are fine. Sometimes sunny days are like obnoxious. But hey, that's you. Yo, Cuban was not expecting a live. Meh. Sometimes surprises. Sometimes good things happen. You got to take work off. That's good. Yo, Mohammed, thank you. That's nice. Yeah, can you guys like cheer me up? Yeah, keep sending hearts, okay? Oh, yeah, unplug from the insanity. I think too, like, I had this moment that I was like, what the hell is the internet? Like, I just had this moment where I was like, am I like, why do I know about all these people that I don't actually know? Why am I like keeping tabs on them? Why am I keeping tabs on like all these things, all these trends, all these like, why are we all like keeping up with? I don't understand. Is this important? Have they just convinced us this is important? Anyway, you're important, okay? You're what's important, okay? Cuban, you like my hair? It's like, this is me most days. Horror stories? Yo, Alex, that's so amazing. Do you already have ideas? Like, do you keep a sketchbook of like random ideas? I'm gonna be honest, like I find horror really scary. Like I know that's kind of the point, but I'm like, but that sounds really cool. I'm really excited for you. You have a lot of ideas? That's really, really cool. Mini Muka, hi. Ben, how are you? Jake, what's up? Oh, really? You're like, Justin, you're in the South? Is that right? Do you like it when it snows? Sinners. That's so funny. That's like literally like queued up, ready to go. I know it's supposed to be great. I've been trying to catch up on all my movies. Even that is like, do I have to? I know I don't have to. But yes, that's there. It's in the queue. Thanks for the suggestion. So it's not all horror? Because yeah, I can't take it. Sorry, I'm just thinking about it. I haven't even seen it and I'm like scared. Imagining what it could be. Yeah, anyway. You're doing well at the moment. Very polite, sir. I'm doing better now. I'm really happy to be with y'all. Yes, short stories, art form unto themselves, because you're so right, Alex, because everything matters. Like, no room for filler. Everything matters, gets straight to the point. Everything is integral. Yo, has anyone seen Train Dreams? Because apparently that was based on a short story. I could not function after watching it. That is so beautiful. I really want to read the short story it's based on. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I was trying to tell a friend about it, and he was very like, yeah, it's Joel Edgerton, right? Like, I don't know. He was very like practical about it. And I was like, no, like it's a mood. It's like it's a painting. I don't know. It's life. It's so beautiful. It's like about the moments. It's about like strangers you don't even know that you're sharing space with on Earth. It's so beautiful. Cuban, thank you. Snow days. Oh, snow days were like the most exciting day ever. Sorry. Yo, when I was littler, I'm really convinced that like there was this day that like I hadn't done my French homework, and I was like, I was like, nope, it's not getting done. I just hadn't done it. Hadn't done my cahier. And I remember like, well, I'm not doing my homework, and I like really didn't want to go to school. And then the next day, we got an ice storm. Boom, boom, boom. And of course, like it caused like major problems, and I'm sure like some people died, and it lasted for a week. But by the time we got back to school, like no one cared about my French homework, you know? Anyway. Train Dreams. Train Dreams. It's on Netflix. So beautiful. Everyone go watch it. Oh my God. It's haunting. Yeah. Maybe I didn't cry, but I think sometimes like when things are too poignant, I'm like, wait. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't know. I don't cry. I'm like, no, I have to stay in it. But it's that kind of thing. What? I'm on your channel? What? Hi. Carl, yo. You don't need in short stories? Yeah, I guess that's true. Do you have a favorite short story or anything like that? I don't watch a lot of short films. It's finally snowed in the UK. Cool. Nosferatu. I've heard of it. It's based on a graphic novel, right? You do your best work. Yeah. I love people like that who are like, wait for it. Let me like write this essay in a night. There's something about that chaotic energy. My eyes are cold. Sometimes in pictures. Sorry. I have to remember to like not do that. Immune Cookie, hi. What's my favorite song to sing? That's a good question. Lately, I find I always like lock into one song and it's like all I want to listen to. Lately, I've been listening to Couple Minutes by Olivia Dean. But that's like a sad song, you know? I like POV, Ariana. I don't know, singing just in general puts me in a better mood. Like, I need to remember that. Like, oh, hey, go sing. Oh, hey, go like put on a dance. Also, a dance workout does something. Yo, Sebastian, hi. Anaconda, I don't know what that is. Breadwinner, yo. Oh, wait. I'm behind in the thread. Joe Chill. Is that his real name? It's a new take on vampires. I'm guessing you like it. It's about psychics, but it's very like, is it intentionally kitsch? Maybe it's just the name that I'm like, Called Charlie Manx, who feeds on the life force of children to stay eternally young. Okay. Okay, he's hiding in plain sight. That's amazing. Are you really good at like putting pen to paper, fingers to the keyboard? Are you really good at just like channeling it, like, or do you have any resistance? Sailor J. Oh, cool. Should I look into it? Nosferatu. What's cocaine bears? What's cocaine bear? If you give yourself standards, I totally get that. I think though at some point you have to like stop caring about the standards. Like, yes, first of all, great trick to be like, let it be bad. Let it be bad. Do the bad thing. Like, do it badly. That's an amazing trick to just like get out of that pressure-filled vacuum. But then I think at some point you just have to be like, let's just write. Like, let's just get to work. Let's just make a sandwich, you know? A strong creative. Psychics can pierce the veil between the human world and the world of thought. Yo, what's a strong wait, is that what it is? A strong creative? Sorry, it feels like a breakdown. Like, what do I mean? I mean that like, if you're so caught up about like, am I good? Am I bad? It has to be good. I don't know. It's like all these considerations. And what I mean by like making a sandwich is like when you make a sandwich, I hope you're not like, this must be the greatest sandwich in the world. Like, and you're also not like, whatever, let's make a shitty sandwich. You're like, just doing the thing. Just do it. To quote the great Shia LaBeouf, you just make it. And you don't need to classify it as one or the other. Like, that time can come later. It doesn't matter. Hopefully you don't like have to have this like huge pep talk or like this huge, I don't know. It's just something you do. In the same way that like, I don't know, when I do yoga, I'm not like, come on, let's do some yoga. It doesn't have to be good yoga. Like, it's like, no, it's what I do. I find like the best people are actually like the best people. I mean, like the most talented people are very like practical. Like almost like, they're not mechanical, but it's not about however they might feel about themselves in that moment. How do they come up with this? Oh. Thank you for letting me go on that tangent to a question that you weren't asking. What do I mean by putting... I mean like, okay, so there's an idea. I was thinking about this yesterday. That's why I ask you. You have an idea, or like lots of ideas. And are you someone who like, okay, like you go and you write it, and you execute? Are you someone who like kind of lets the idea simmer? Like, do you find it easy to just like put it into motion, like put it into practice? Like, hey, let's do it. I was thinking about, like, there's some creatives who are like, I have an idea. And like, and they're literally like, whatever they're doing, they're like, run home and like try to capture it because it's gonna like go away. And I was thinking about that yesterday and I was like, I maybe used to be that. I am not anymore. Like, I'll get to it, and if I lose something or it evolves on the way, I don't know, I just feel like then that's what happens. It's fine. Like the first idea isn't like, that's what it must be. I don't know. I'm just like more relaxed about it. Yeah. Random thing, but I've been reading some self-help books. I don't read self-help at this point. What have you been reading? I'm curious. I read a lot, but I don't read a lot of nonfiction at this point. I'm not opposed to it. I just haven't had the interest. Yeah, that's amazing. I think you'd be a really good writer. Just the way that you express yourself. Thanks, Cuban. Hi, Tin Man. Oh, I like your name. Sorry. If I was a Wizard of Oz character, I would be the Tin Man. Because he's the hot one. Right? Don't believe everything you think. Yo, I love that. Amazing. Yes. Amazing. Do I need that book? I mean, I feel like... Okay, so aside from like the title, because immediately I get it, what should I actually read it? Tell us, like, what did you take from it? Tell us, how has it impacted your life? Whenever I learn something too, by the way, do you guys do this? I always do it, and I think like this must be annoying to other people, but at some point I was like, oh, the way you learn something is you teach. So whenever I learn something new, I like explain it to other people, for myself more than them. So there you go. You can do that too. Just to like lock it in, you know? Martin, hi. You're amazing. But it's very developed. See, that's something that those people who like have worlds, like they have this story, this like world in their head, and they haven't started yet. I'm like, what are you doing? Sorry, what are you doing? Because for me, it changes the second I like actually, it changes. It's gonna change. Like once you actually are like, you start like moving with it, it's gonna change. So I'm not gonna like, I don't know. It's not how I work. But I respect other people that do. Like other people, I feel like they fully have the vision of the thing. And then they just, yes, like you're saying, like almost dictate it, you know? Do I go to the gym? No, my workout of late is I do a 90-second plank every day. That's my gym. What's my creative process? Yeah, so I think I said that. Like I'm very into like showing up, show up, show up. Just keep writing. Just do the next thing. Do the next thing. See where it takes you. And I personally like, for writing, I like using a word count just because it keeps me, gives me like a sense of like accomplishment or like completion. So every day I try to write 1,000 words. And I kind of keep a tally, like if I was a little bit under, I'll try to like compensate it the next day. If I was a little over, I don't give myself, like it doesn't carry over. And then for like other things, yeah, I try to like stay with it and just do the next thing. Just do the next thing. Like don't get so far ahead of yourself. Stay with it. Oh, I did not know that about Tin Man. I may do when the weather gets nicer. Yeah. Well, I was on a walk today and I was like, I need to walk more. I feel like I need to like, I know this sounds really weird. I feel like I need to like go look at some tree bark or like stare at one single cloud. Listen to snow. Like, I know that sounds, but I feel like I need to like actually take it in or try to capture it in some way. Yeah, I bet. So many people, I'm sure. It helps put a lot of things into perspective with overthinking being a big thing in my life. Yeah. I learned a lot. That's amazing. Ben, I'm really like, sounds like a great book. For what it's worth, I don't think like overthinking can just be like, what do I want to say? You're obviously very smart, very conscientious. Like I think overthinkers are very smart and very conscientious and thorough. And it's like a different kind of intelligence to underthink something, you know? You're allowed to be intelligent in that way too. Robber's Cave. Do you know why it's called that? I'd love to go on a hike. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should drive up to Tremblant. Yeah, thank you. Anything else? So wait, it's called, if anyone else is interested, it's called like, how, you don't have to, wait, what's it called? Don't listen to every thought you think or something? Don't believe everything you think. Don't believe everything you think. Okay. I'm a strong creative. Sorry. It's like it's like when you know you have to put like a description in your bio. If I just put like strong creative. I love the word strong. It's such a stupid word, but I get it. It's strong. Make a strong choice. Was that a strong choice or a weak choice? Sorry, that's like super actor speak. That's okay, Ben. Oh, yeah. Like teach what you just learned. If you, and also it's like a little test you can do for yourself. Like, hey, can you explain that thing to someone else? And if you can't, that tells you something. Nature walks, nature. Are there any like art historians in the house? I have a question. Oh, Frosted Cupcake, you're here. Hey, thank you. Hi Fatal. Hey, are you here on the Wednesdays? Anyway, hi. Yes, I did it frosted. Thank you. On your lunch. What's for lunch? Did I ever have a treehouse? No, but I did have like in the crawl space, there was like this, I don't even know what it was. Was it there originally? I had like a tree house inside. Let's put it that way. It wasn't in a tree, but it was like a weird little shelf. This sounds really weird. I had a shelf I used to crawl to. And we put like a ladder. You know, where like people might put their suitcases, you put me. There is something about early mornings. If you can get into the like pattern of early morning, I think everyone loves it. It feels very like private and yeah, I'm like on Nighthawk days. Nighthawk time, I don't know. $2026 been good for me? Yeah. I think so. I think already it's a really good year. Done. That's me with a little ball in the net. See? Why do I think strong is a stupid word? Because it gets like overused. Strong. I get it. Just when something's like, you know, when something becomes like the language used to describe things, it's like a strong female character. What does that mean? Can't we just write like a good, like a fully fledged, like an actual character? I don't know. A strong female character. What does that mean? What does it mean to be strong? Anyway. Like you're not a strong female character if you're just like tough. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Strong choice. Strong choice. Also, I just feel like you could use it for everything. Like, what kind of sandwich did you have today? Strong choice. Everything is sandwiches. What are you gonna watch on Netflix? Strong choice. What shirt did you wear? Like, what shirt are you gonna wear tomorrow? Strong choice. What a strong choice. It doesn't like, is it good? Was it a good choice? Doesn't matter. It was strong. How do I constantly come up with creative ideas when writing? I feel like that sentence is redundant. Is that the right word? Like a creative idea? If you're trying to come up with like a creative idea, I don't know what that means. I think you just have to like, what ideas come up and like what feels right. what feels like something you want to pursue. Like what feels like it has some, like it's kind of crunchy. There's like something you could like dig into there. There's something almost like, maybe it's like scary. Maybe it's like, oh, I've always wanted to express that. Maybe it's like really weird, whatever it might be personally for you, but it feels almost like, ooh, I think crunchy is the right word. What feels crunchy? And how do I come up with them? Like they just come. Again, you just like, you follow the thing. So it's just like, what happens next? What else? What's next, or what else? Losing a lot of weight. That's cool. You have like a goal weight? Like, are you healthy? Like, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Horror stories on, oh my God. See, I could not do that. I could not do that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Like, I don't even watch true crime. What's up with true crime? I don't want to know that. I don't. Keep your podcast to yourself. Cuban, yo, that's so funny. Coke with some fries and a taco. Were you like, yeah, me too. It sounds good. At least he knew what he wanted. He knew what he wanted. What do you want? God damn it, what do you want? Yo, SM. I mean, I'm in Canada. Sorry. See, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that an owl means that. Sorry. Like, what if it just means an owl? Imagine being the owl. Imagine, like, being the owls, hanging out in the woods, just be an owl. And all the Native Americans are like, you did this to my mother. Like, it wasn't me. You guys came up with, like, the weird interpretation of my existence. Brian, charge your phone. You're strong at eating apple pie. I'm a strong eater. I'm a strong sleeper. That's what I had such a strong sleep. I love this. You like, I love They do look like cats with wings. I've never thought of that. I love that. Inspection shows. What's an inspection show? I did know that. What does that mean, though? Like, how? How? Why? Why? Does that mean that, like, at some point there were owls that could only turn like 180, and then there was like certain owls that could turn like 182 degrees, and those did better, and so those were the ones that like survived and then got to make like owl babies, and then their children could rotate like 184, and it just went on and on? Is that what it means? And like the owls were like, hey yo, I'm like a 270, and then they got with like the really fine female owls. Yeah. Yeah. That's evolution. I'm strong at being late to. Oh, they're so strong at that. It's impressive. Being late to stuff. Are you like nervous when you're late? Because I kind of think it is a power move. If you're just late and you're like, what's up? What a boss. If you're late and you're like, then I don't understand you. There's a really good story of Meryl Streep when she was like starting out. I love Boss Meryl. Oh my God. I don't know where she gets the audacity. She's just always had it. Always. Who is she? Who are her parents? Like, I want to meet her parents. That's what. So she was starting out. I mean, she was like a graduate of Yale, so let's all like calm down. She was like the star student at Yale. So, but I think it was for an audition for, I think it was like really early on, and it was for an audition for Measure for Measure. Either Measure for Measure or Much Ado. I think Much Ado. For Shakespeare in the Park in New York. And that girl was like 2 hours late to this meeting with the director. They were like leaving. And then they see her like walking down the street. Walking. And she was just like, oh, hi. And then they like went back inside and had the meeting. Excuse me? Meryl. Meryl. Don't you value people's time? Coyotes are gods. They have normal sized legs. Do you think owls are like, like they know they're cool and they have like all this hidden stuff going on and they're like, I think they do. I think they know. A skinwalker? No. Are you gonna tell me? Doesn't sound good. A narwhal? Cupid? What? Why is that so funny to me? I guess I'm picturing like your landlord's eyes must be really beautiful. Yeah. Egyptians were the OG furries. We're not bringing furries into this conversation. Oh, there's no art historians in the house. Because I was thinking about this, because I watched the video today and it said that it wasn't until like the Romantic period that landscape was considered like an appropriate subject for art. Can that be true though? I'm just thinking about that with like Van Gogh. Oh, but I guess that is like romantic period. Like before it was all like portraiture, or, you know, it had to be like depictions of religious things. But it's just like, did humans like really not think that like nature was valuable in that way, like deserving of being the subject? Like what was the relationship to, I don't know. What does that even mean? That we didn't paint, that like you didn't paint like mountains and valleys and things like that. You didn't think to paint that? That can't be true. Because when I think of beautiful, like I think of nature. But is that actually like inherently there? Or is that culture? You suddenly vanished? Do you still have to pay rent? If a pet... No, I don't believe you. You would... No, 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 no. You would shave your eyebrows in mourning? No. Show me the evidence. Show me these ancient texts that say thou must shave off the eyebrow. Ben, it's okay. Thank you for dropping by. I'm really glad you're doing well. No. What were you reading? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I feel like this was a prank. This was a prank. This was like some guy named Toth. And he was like, oh, your cat died. You know what you have to do then, don't you? Like it was some guy who was like new to Egypt. And you know what you have to do, don't you? Strong. Strong. Even the power of Christ. Even? Poor Toth. I think I'm gonna go soon. I just like sometimes wonder about those things that were like, they worshipped cats in ancient Egypt. I sometimes wonder. Like, I'm like, are you sure we're not just like taking things too literally? But I haven't read the texts. Like, I don't know. I just feel like so much could get lost in translation. Possibly. I just wonder. I wonder about history. Okay? I just wonder. I wonder. I'm like, but we weren't there. Like, are you sure? Are you sure? You're positive about that. Like, it's all theoretical, right? Or is it like, no, this is so. I'm not sure. I'm just skeptical. Like, surely they must, I don't know. I'm trying to think this through. It's like, if I saw a cat, like, I'm just thinking about this. Oh, the cat, like, would I Oh, the cat. How many cats were there? I'm just saying. Like, was it like above you? Meaning like, no, I do not get to eat. My cat eats. Like, what are we talking? What level? Is it like the cat, come? Sir. Did they name their cats? Is that offensive to name your cat? What are we actually talking about? Like, give me like, like, okay. I'm like, what's it actually? Oh my god. Like, did they name their cats? When cats got into fights, because cats fight, were you like, oh, like, what did you think about it when cats fought? What about like when cats were like, or like being like weird or stupid? So it doesn't, shit, really? So it was like precautionary hairnet. That actually makes sense. A lot of like, a lot of tradition or like culture or rules were actually like set in place for like hygiene's sake, for like cleanliness and respect. Skinwalkers, really? They're bad? I would think they're like, hi, I'm a skinwalker. Yeah, it sounds bad. Something about skin. The word skin, like, I know, yeah, anyway, we're not. Ambius. Is that the dog? Yo, I should look into like, I should look into Egyptian mythology. Oh, exactly. Thank you. I think about that all the time. Like a question I like to ask is I'm like, what do you think like we're currently doing or like believing that like 500 years from now it's going to be like they did what? Like they were so wrong. Like, excuse me. In the same way that like people used to like put leeches or whatever, or I don't know, the misconceptions of the past. It's like what's happening right now. It's like, excuse me. People with animal heads. Well, yeah, but that's like not just Egyptians either. Like animal symbology exists in like every culture. I'm probably thinking way too strongly about this. I'm like, why would you put a cat head? Why would you put a cat head? Let me ask you this. If cats were so like godly, why did they put like human body? I guess I want to know like, okay, fine, cats are amazing, but like flying cats are like, did they really think like cat more important than human? Oh, really? There's Catholic saints with dog heads? This is so interesting. It was said to be cursed with a dog head until it was broken. Oh my goodness. Saint Gertrude, the patron saint of cats. Man with a dog head. Just a head though. Why just a head? I want to go to Egypt too. I haven't seen Gods of Egypt. Okay. I'm gonna go. As always, this has like gone off in like really weird, interesting realms. And I'm really grateful actually. Thank you so much for like the weirdness of our discussions. The mummy. Yeah, just sometimes I think like we're taking it so literally. Like, yes, exactly. If you look at like artwork of today, I don't know. Anyway, I will stay strong. I will stay a strong female character. Tin Man, thank you for being here. Thank you for modding, Josh. Thank you for modding Frosted Cupcake. Okay. I love you guys so, so, so much. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.